I am Tactical Leopard. Or no, Tactical Sea Lion. And this is my, I guess technically second time playing the base version of Java Minecraft. I got it a few days ago, played it to test it out, and now I'm just gonna play it. So yeah, this is just gonna be sort of chill. No hardcore, nothing like that. Maybe I'll do a hardcore one day, but that just ain't my style. Like, I would probably die, like, in the first episode if it was hardcore. But yeah. Meet Tactical Sea Lion, guys. That's my skin. I know it doesn't look like a sea lion, but it's an homage to an old name I had, if you couldn't tell, on Bedrock Edition. A lot of YouTubers tend to just build big, massive things as their first build. But no, this is like just a small little chill thing. To see what's different between Bedrock and Java. So yeah. I'm gonna actually change there we go. Just in case you can't hear me. But yeah, this is just gonna be sort of a chill series that you can go and watch whenever you feel like it. I'll just do this whenever I want to play Minecraft. For this first episode, though, I actually have a goal, and that's to make a at least functioning base. It doesn't have to be pretty yet, but it at least needs to be functional. I feel like a lot of people don't give the base version of Minecraft all the love it deserves. Like, lately, I've just been seeing a lot of things just happen with mods. I don't even, like, and it's just weird. SMPs just aren't even in vanilla Minecraft anymore. There has to be at least one mod to keep it interesting, at least from what I've figured out. I'm talking about, like, the YouTube SMPs, not the ones on Planet Minecraft. So yeah, maybe I'm wrong and some people have indeed. Well, I actually spawned near a cave. Time to make the most useless pickaxe in the game that you literally only use for 3 seconds before upgrading to a significantly better one. Normally when I play Minecraft, I make a cave on the side of like a mountain because Bedrock Edition and how weird it is to place and destroy blocks on that, at least for me. Alright, I think that's enough stone for now. You do want to grab this coal though, because, yeah, torches would be incredibly nice. And as fuel until we find those little leaves in the certain biome. Yeah, small tip for you from someone who's played at least Bedrock. I feel like those little decorative leaves are kind of underrated because not only are they for decorations, you can use them for smelting, which I don't need to tell you how that's super good, considering how it means that's just some free source of smelting, and you can use all your coal on torches. Oh, speaking of coal, here's some more. I find it funny that despite how abundant like copper and coal are, technically they are non-renewable resources in this game because you have to go find them. Like, you could say the same for the rarer ores, but it's much more noticeable with them because you aren't given like 50 million of them at the beginning. Yeah. Let's make a furnace. And let's put it on top of the crafting table because it's funny. Let's put our copper in there because I'm playing on the recent patch where copper is no longer useless. Also, yes, I am playing the wrong way. I'm glad you noticed. I'm using the wrong hand. I have never used this hand before in my life, but I decided to start doing it for at least this episode. If I really don't like it at the end, then I'll switch. But you won't know till next episode. And if you're from the future and are watching this, yay, I'm famous. Either that or you just stumbled across the video and just thought it was interesting. Alright, we have enough for our copper pickaxe. Yep. Let's just get some more stone and then go. Like, it's this type of cave that I would normally turn into my little bases if I was feeling like it, because this like is a small cave. I could like put an enchanting room like here. This could be a hallway for like food and stuff. And stuff like this could just be extra room if I need it. Ow. But no, I want to actually make a base this time. 11 more, I think that would do it. Because I want to make sure that I'm not low. I have a bit of cobble before I actually leave. Another thing. If this series continues, then, there ain't going to be a concrete amount of length in the parts. Like, one part could just be like 5 or like 10 minutes, and another could be like an hour. It really depends on how much I'm feeling like playing that day. This is just, chill. And just talking about random things. I feel like giving Copper a set of full tools and armor kind of turned it from the most useless thing to like the most important. Because like it is theoretically the first armor set you get in the game, and it is a stronger pickaxe than stone. Like, and because of how abundant copper is, you just always have enough to make like a full set of armor if need be. Of course, it's not the strongest armor in the game, but it's still armor. You can't really deny the results. And like copper sword as well. I am gonna make a few more sticks and a stone axe though. The funny thing about this is I'm actually forced not to play like I normally do. And I'm not talking about like the I need wool, so I want these flowers. Maybe they'll also be used for decoration, who knows. But yeah, is that I can't just turtle in my base after nighttime because I at least want you guys to enjoy the videos. Oh, speaking of which, I spent the whole day already. I don't even have any food. That is awful. Whatever we have. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, you can tell I'm not very good at Java. Either that or the lack of seeing it on the right side is kind of not helping. Maybe I will change it back, at least for next episode, to see if it's just, something I need to get used to. Alright, let's talk about Minecraft. I'm gonna get... Seems like we're on, like, a beach, which is honestly kind of good. Because that means that's really only one direction to go. Hold up, wait a minute. We may be safe from the mobs, or I guess you, Louise, if you're a Stampy Long head man. Where is my... here's my crafting table. How many... Yeah, I have enough for 3 blue dye. This... Doesn't this mean I can... 2 blue wool, 3 blue wool. Now I have enough for... Not a white bed, but a blue bed. This does have mobs, right? Yeah, it's normal. So, like I said, this is gonna be like more chill than anything else. But I do have some goals I want to do at some point during the series. Number 1, I want to try to make one of those like builds. Like, it's not gonna be like every episode, but I do want to at least try to make one at some point in the series. Number 2, beat the Ender Dragon. This one's self-explanatory. And number 3, I don't know. I need to think of the third one. I guess get better at redstone, but like redstone is kind of hard to come across, so I can't really promise anything. People who do redstone are like so cool because not only are like they good at redstone itself, they're also good at finding redstone in caves. They probably have to mine like a whole lot just to get it. Wow. I made the achievement Monster Hunter during daytime. Ooh. What would my big build be? Well, since I'm not good at big builds, I think my main thing would just be... a little monorail. No. It's really hard to think of something. Maybe I'll get some... You know what? I think I know exactly what I want to do. also find it funny that you're basically forced to grab every copper ingot now. Because free armor. Hello? I mean, besides that, those are kind of too far out for me to even range. Why was there a mossy glow mine over there? But yeah, that's basically what the series is about. At some point I may do questions of the day, but not now. So what do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, let's talk about something weird Minecraft does. So Minecraft Bedrock, this is like Bedrock exclusive. I don't know why they do this, but for some reason on like every Bedrock version, it feels horrendous to mine blocks. I don't know why. It feels a lot better here. Like, it could just be me enjoying Java just a little bit more, but it feels different to mine blocks. Also, yeah. Might as well also talk about some more of the things I used to do. When the very few times I actually made bases and didn't, make a hole in the wall, I used to make, like, little ships. Like, little pirate ships and stuff. They were kind of based off this one castle build I made. Like, I guess technically that would be my first big build, but I really wouldn't count it as such because it's not really that big. Especially since it never got finished. But, like, the ship was so fun to design that it's just stuck with me. Because big ship make me happy. I also, I don't know how to say this, but I just like Java mods. Like, I've barely played the normal base Java, but I did check out a few mods that I've had my eye on. So, yeah. Some other things I would do is if I was lucky to spawn near a village, I would just take over one of the villagers' houses. I feel like I'm not the only one who has done this before. And the very few times I did make a house, they were just kind of boxy and not very decoration worthy. But yeah. Anyway, I think this like little plains area should be good for like a little base. This is another good reason for copper. If you terraform now with like the copper's really easy to get, so you probably have like enough for a bunch of shovels, and it is faster than stone. So it's basically just an upgrade in that regard. Now you may be wondering, hey, why am I killing all these animals instead of putting them in a pen? Well, that's easy. I want to suck them while I find more. But in reality, though, I just kind of need the fuel right now. Because there ain't really much of a way for me to start a farm. Because I'm not really good at farming. At least in Bedrock. I want to try it in Java, but first I actually need some food. Although it seems like in Java, I don't know why, animals spawn much more. Because, like, I have never found this many animals. Yeah, 3 beef, 5 chicken, and 34 pork chops. Let me grab my furnace and my pork chops so I can just put these in to smelt while I... Alright, crafting table. Do I have any more copper? Yeah, I have 2. I can make at least a shovel. I'm really trying to think, though. Where would be a good place to put the main bay? Hold up, I see a vision. So, yeah, this part is just gonna be, like, a conversation. So, yeah, more about that castle build I once made. It was, like, just a small castle. It was, like, the castle walls. That's all I managed to get done. I didn't get any of, like, the interior done, or, like, the main castle itself. I just did the castle wall. However, inspiration kind of has just struck at me. I'm thinking, like, I make the castle, but, like, have it so it's like a fishing district castle. Like, it's themed around fishing. Yeah, this doesn't feel as bad as Bedrock. Whoops. Where is... Here it is. As for the dirt, I do have a purpose for it. I think dirt is a good resource if used correctly. I think just using it willy-nilly makes it a bad resource. There, that's a bit more space. Is that good? I don't wanna... Also, I feel like I should be doing more commentary, because this is kind of boring, probably to viewers, but, yeah. Another thing I just want to point out is, like, There's a lot of mods for Java that just don't get updated past, like, when they're made. Like, do you remember that one Pikmin mod that was, like, all the rage when it came out by Hitler fans? Yeah, that no longer exists. And, like, if any of you saw, like, the FNAF World RP, and I'm talking about, like, the actual FNAF World RP and not just a restaurant with all the animatronics in it. Oh, wait, there's two of those. Never mind. I'm talking about the one in the amusement park. The mods they used in that, like, hadn't gotten updated past their respective versions. And I find it weird that even, like, mega iconic mods just don't work anymore. Wait, is this enough space? Oh, there's another pork chop. Yeah, I don't need leather. Also, leather just kind of became useless besides for, like, horse saddles. I think, yes, there should be enough room for, like, a starter base. Although, I do want to clear this out just for, like, because it just bothers me. I think I have enough for sticks. Where is my single copper ingot? Thank you. But yeah, that's basically it. I find it sad how many mods actually, like, get left behind in the dust. Like, they don't update after they're quote-unquote finished. Not only does it make it harder to actually install those mods, but it kinda just, you know, it just makes me sad. Like, even if a mod is used for, like, a roleplay, it's not even saved. Like, fun fact, did you know custom NPCs, which was used for that one FNAF World roleplay I was talking about, it got a spin-off, and neither the main add-on or the spin-off got updated past a certain point. That is, like, so sad to me. And, like, it shouldn't be. It's just how these things work. But it does. It makes me sad. But yeah, I wish someone would go back and, like, update some of these mods and make, like, versions that work in the newer versions. I don't know, they could be, like, called Extreme Editions or something. Not extreme, but something like that. With 3 stacks. 4 sticks. Let me make a chest real quick, actually. Just for the dirt. Look. Yeah, I definitely remember this amount of dirt taking longer to get in Bedrock. But yeah, it's just kind of sad to me. No, 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 no. Yes, I know I'm not using all the space I have, but that's because I'm hoping to branch off to new rooms uh, afterwards. This is just for like a little bit of a demo of the future house. I'm hoping there's gonna be like a big storage room. I'm hoping for there to be like a little backyard, an enchanting room, stuff like that. Maybe even like some non-essentials. Maybe there'll even be some underground parts. Oh, right. Do I have any saplings? No. Did this drop any? Yes, definitely. Let me go ahead and plant these. This dropped a few. Oh, I guess a tree farm would also be kind of cool. That one's not necessary, though. So, yeah. I was gonna break when I break this. No? Okay. Let me put the bed in our soon-to-be house. I'm also planning on making maybe like a bedroom area, so I don't have to just sleep in the main lobby. Another story I want to tell. It's how I learned not to trust people on most Minecraft related things anyway. So there was like this anarchy server. I don't really remember what it was. Again, this was on Bedrock. Like again, I'm new at Java. Or no, it was a realm. Because servers are hard to join on Bedrock, and you need more things than you do in Java. But yeah, I decided to open up like a little fish shop because like it was like cool. But gosh. But then like some random dude came to my base and instead of actually buying the fish, he just burnt down my base with me still inside it. Yeah, I never logged back onto that server or realm ever again. And yeah, that was a lesson. Never to trust people in Minecraft. I mean, I guess I could trust them, but it's not like I should have backups. But yeah, if I ever see a flint and steel near one of my bases, in like anything, whether it's be if I invite someone to this world, I join an SMP, or like I just play with someone else, yeah, that means war, buddy. Definitely means war. Oh, I didn't even see that before. That looks awful. But yeah. Also, yeah, I get there's blocks for the ends, but I kind of like it looking like a log cabin. Or I really, realistically only need like one more to finish what I'm doing. But yeah. Fire. I hate fire. Or I don't think it was a full fish shop. I think it was just like a food shop. In fact, that's why I'm probably at some point also gonna make like a secondary base. In case I do invite anyone over and they just burn down my base. I would probably let them see the secondary base, but not tell them where my main base is. And then just have like a fraction of my good stuff in that secondary base. And then like if I deem them actually a good person who won't just burn all my stuff, they could see it. I do actually have enough for the full log thing, so I guess I'll do that since it will probably bother some people. Where is... here it is. Oh, I only need 2. I forgot they give you 3. Oh, actually, this looks much better. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, and I should get these 2 too, because you would see them. There we go. That actually looks really good. I like that. Do. Put the 2 doors. Whoops. Oh. Oh, I think it only looked like that because it wasn't done. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Whoops. I'm probably gonna end the episode once the house is fully finished. But we ain't exactly done yet. Technically, I can do that now, but not what I want to do. There's some sand over there, which is the last main thing we need. So yeah, next episode, I think my goal will be to set up like the farms and stuff, like animal farm, the animal farms and the wheat farm. Although, of course, that will take me getting some more iron, because I only have one, and it takes 3 to get a bucket to get stuff for the wheat farm. I need wheat to get stuff for the animal farm. I think I may have overdid it with the amount, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna talk about my favorite SMPs real quick, that I've watched. I like the Life series. Those are my favorite. Like, someone else would probably say, oh, I like, Hermitcraft or something because of how they all work together. But I like, One Life and Last Life and, like, the Past Life stuff. Because you can't really trust anyone, you know? It's good TV. Anyway, we're gonna put glass on, like, all these front things. That is why you grab extra. Also, sand is another non-renewable resource, meaning turning it into all the glass and breaking it off means there's like no way to get more sand. Or glass. Or glass bottles. There we go. Where... I think... Ooh, cobble would be a good final layer. Alright, I think that's enough. You can start smelting this cobble. If I need more coal, I can always just make charcoal. Well, fine, well... Wait, do I even have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, I definitely have enough. Give me these. Does that look good? I think they look fine. I think for like the first room they look fine. Yeah, it's good. Hurry, give me one more so I can fully check. Because I think one wall should be able to... Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I was doubting myself for a sec, but yeah, it looks kind of fine. I'm just gonna put this here. Oh, I guess now would be an appropriate time to actually move my stuff inside. No, no. No. There we go, we need that chest. And just put the dirt in there for now. Anyway, yeah, one of the things dirt can be used for is mob farms. Like, I don't know why people don't use them. It's like the easiest block to get in the game. And like, it is good against everything besides creepers. But so is stone, which I think is what people use. So I think it's just, yeah. No, I just wait for the floating furnace of fun to finish. Oh yeah, I do have a question. I feel like no one from that series is actually going to see this, but I do want to know why helmets were banned or still are banned. Because I know that was like something that was banned at some point. Don't know if it was like banned for the entire time. But like, why? Alright, 2 more blocks and the main... There we go. Now for the roof. Now, I was thinking about this while waiting for the cobblestone. I don't think it would be wise for me to do like the go upwards work. I think that would just put meaningless space. And there's a chance I could use that space later. So for now, just like a normal blocky roof will be fine. Now you could be saying, hey, why don't you just not use the space? But then I was like, then I would be like, wait, but what if I want to use it? Once I'm certain the house is done, maybe like fully done, not just this little demo, I think I would put roofs on, like normal. Would also probably be smarter to wait until I get like all the normal roofs done, so I could actually move around without having to worry about falling or anything. And bam, it is done. And bam, I forgot to put the torches down. I need redstone, no, not redstone lamps, normal lamps, because redstone's kind of hard to get. Yeah. I mean, you're here, but I know you're one off. There we go. This should work. Say hello to... I need a name for this place. Funny name for plate. Insert name here. Yeah, that's its name for now. Oh, right. The furnace. I'm not done yet. So now that I actually have a base, I can just... Yeah. So yeah, once I finish doing this and make my shield, that will be the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed just watching me play the game. If not, I'll be sad. And also confused why you actually watched it. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that feels wrong. Definitely change it next episode. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.